Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Nissan In-Game Live. Ron Jaworski, I'm Michael Barkann. It's all a nicety you're getting out of me because I don't know what the heck we watched that first half. But Jaws, it wasn't a 13-3, 13-2, soon to be 13-3 Philadelphia Eagles team. That was as bad a half of football as we have seen this team play this season.
Michael, first of all, I'm going to try to be calm here.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Thank
you and our listening
Thank
audience.
you. Now go, right?
Okay.
Here
Calm down.
Take a breath.
This was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was an embarrassing first half of football by our Philadelphia Eagles. There's no way I can sugarcoat this, put a nice spin on it. They were awful. They were flat out awful. 2 first downs.
Yeah.
2. This is 6-9 football team.
They didn't get the first one until 13 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, they had 4 drives, 3 and out. 4 drives, 3 and out, no first downs. Andy Dalton was carving us up. Gardner Minshew looks like a rookie. The offensive line fell apart. Receivers can't get open. I don't know where to start. I mean, the New Orleans Saints.
Like the same team.
New Orleans Saints, first half total yards, 247. The New Orleans 6-9 stinking Saints, 247 yards. The Eagles, 61. They only had a 25-yard play to end the half. Would have been probably around 29 yards.
Yeah.
I have never seen a more inept offensive performance from this team in a long, long time. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for this football team right now.
And when you look at the reasons for that, on both sides of the ball, got to point out that Josh Sweat left the game with a neck injury. He's taken to a local hospital. We hope that he's okay. But even with that, and you remove him from it, the defense still, the secondary, burnt to a crisp. I'll give him the interception. Nice job. Okay, that's great. But still, too many yards. I can't believe it doesn't feel like 13-0. And then who's giving up the sacks? Who's giving up the pressure on the Eagles' offensive line? I mean,
well,
is it Jack Driscoll?
Jack Driscoll, yeah. I mean, and they weren't giving any help. Hello? Lane Johnson isn't playing today, Nick. Why are you giving Driscoll some help over there and allowing Gardner Minshew, who's a statue back there, but give the Saints some credit. They use the old mush rush. They play man-to-man in the secondary. They did a really good job. There was no place for Gardner to throw the football. Give the Saints some credit, but it's hard. It's hard for me to look at this Eagles defense right now. And we closed our show talking about the secondary was awful last week. They gave up 347 yards to Dak Prescott. It could have been worse. They needed to clean that up. I know there's guys hurt, but it's football. It's week 17. Everybody's got players hurt. No excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Andy Dalton has carved this team up.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott last week. Fox ran an interesting stat at halftime. I think against zone defense by the Eagles secondary, quarterbacks of the last 2 weeks are 35 of 36.
Correct.
30. That's like almost 100%.
Yeah. It's stunning.
I'm trying to stay calm here.
No, you're doing great. I knew if I just led you to the water.
I'm trying to stay. Yeah. 35 of 36. That's against air. It's hard to do that.
35 of 36. And then you look at the opposite. Gardner Minshew is 6 of 10, but that really was only courtesy of the last couple of throws on the drive. His passer rating is in the 60s. All this lauding of Gardner Minshew, I'm not seeing it. And I realize that Driscoll's had no help. Where's the run game? I also understand that Miles Sanders is hurt. We heard Barrett Brooks tell us in the pregame show that Boston Scott has been pulled off return team so that he might run the ball a little bit more. There's Kenny Gainwell also. Where's the run game? I'm looking. I got 2 rushes for the whole team. 2 rushes for 9 yards.
Woo! Well, the good thing it's 4.5 yards per rush.
Yeah.
That's not part good with those 2 rushes for 9 yards. Let's celebrate New Year's.
So
it's hard to see what they're trying to do now. What are you gonna say? Oh, Jalen's going to come back and everything's going to be great. That's BS. Who knows what's going to happen with Jalen Hurts? Who knows what's going to happen the next game he plays? You put the team out there and put up a clunker like this. It deflates everybody. I'm deflated. I'm sure that the fans are deflated. They're sitting there in the stadium right now, probably leaving, angry at this football team. We're going to find out a little bit about this team for the first time. I think. We spoke in a pregame show. Oh, Dallas, blah blah blah, 4 turnovers. We're better than that. And we are.
Yeah.
Okay, we thought there'd be a rebound today. Look at this.
Well, answer this question because you brought up Jalen Hurts' name, and that thank goodness you did, because this game would be how much different if Jalen Hurts were playing. 0? I mean, if
Jalen doesn't play defense, does he?
Exactly.
247 yards at halftime from Andy Dalton and the 6-9 New Orleans Saints.
Yards passing.
Yeah, we're on track for 500 yards passing. And by the way, we've got 3 sacks, so at least our defensive line is putting some pressure and getting to them, but the secondary is just not holding up.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot worse if Scott doesn't make the interception. If Andy would have just checked it down, they picked up another 20 yards, before the half.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been worse than what it is.
All right.
I
think we should let's stand down for a moment.
Thank you.
We'll send you back.
I thought I did pretty good.
You did. You're very calm. You should have heard him in the newsroom. Different. There were a couple of names thrown around from all of us. All right. We remind you that when the clock hits 0 and the Eagles come from behind with a great win, to look forward to the Giants game next week, where they don't have to play anybody because I can dream, can't I?
Wait. The Giants are winning right now.
Right.
If the Giants win the game they're in. If the Eagles lose, the Eagles have to play that game to win.
Yeah.
To get the number 1 seed.
The Giants are going
to arrest people. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not funny. We're going to say goodbye for now. Clock hits 0. We're back on NBC Sports Philadelphia with Eagles post-game live. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go Birds.